gentle marketers. Welcome to episode 70 of the Gentle Business Revolution podcast, a show where we talk about marketing your business by disrupting the current marketing paradigm and changing it to a gentler approach, one that's based on empathy and kindness. As always, I'm Sarah Znakrochi, I'm the host here, and you know that you're in the right place if you are a heart-centered entrepreneur or change maker who is looking for a better way to market your business. Or you might also be a marketing impact pioneer, so that's someone who's working in an organization who does business for good. Today's episode falls under the P of product. Now, a lot of my clients, past and existing, are service providers. So they're in coaching, consulting, teaching, web design, or any other design, etc., etc. But as you might know, the Gentle Marketing Mandala is based on letters that all start with a P. And the fourth P stands for product. In case you're new here and you have no idea what I'm talking about, you can download your one-page marketing plan that is designed in the shape of a mandala with the gentle marketing version of the 7 Ps of marketing at sarahznakrochi.com/one page, the number 1 and then page. It comes with 7 email prompts to really help you reflect on these different Ps. So again, today's conversation has to do with the P of product. In my mind, I never made a difference between service or product marketing. It's all the same, and gentle marketing can really be applied to either of them. And I'm thinking about this today because the other day I got contacted by a lovely lady who designs jewelry, and she loved the gentle marketing concept, but she wasn't sure whether it also applies to products because I often talk about services. So we jumped onto a call and I explained to her what I'm about to explain to you. So it really actually doesn't matter what you're creating. If you want to sell it, you will need to market it. In most cases, anyways. There's a few exceptions, and they're really lucky ones. But in most cases, you have to market it. And so for products, there are 2 ways that I'm aware of right now to sell. And the first one is e-commerce, which means that you're basically trying to maximize and sell to as many people as possible. So you have some kind of online shop, and this will require most likely ad spending so that you get more traffic to this online shop. This will also include SEO, so search engine optimization. And so, yeah, you'll have to have some kind of marketing budget. You can still integrate gentle marketing into, emails that go out and things like that, but you need to somehow get cold traffic basically onto your site. And for that, the e-commerce model is all based on ad spending. And the key is really this big audience, mass audience. And that's often the case when you're selling a commodity. So you're selling something that, X hundred of other people are selling the exact same thing. So that's one way of selling things, products. And then there's a second way, which is, in my view, based on purpose and worldview. So there's really a relationship that you're developing with the creator and his or her worldview. And the audience can be, yes, it can be a bit smaller, but it also can grow organically. Because what you're selling is really unique and different, and it's based on story. And again, there's a real connection to the product beyond just filling a need. So in her case, we agreed that she'd go the second route, meaning she would develop her branding and really start sharing more of herself, bring more storytelling into her products, which again, in her case, was jewelry. So kind of like each piece of jewelry would have its own story. because her buyers are really buying more than just a ring or a necklace. They're buying the story behind it, and they're buying from her because they share the same values, they share the same worldview. So I'm sure that there are exceptions, and it doesn't apply to each and every product, but it really also goes with things that you would never think that, kind of storytelling or these things would apply. But I'm thinking of a friend, Melitta, who a few years back, she was into direct marketing. She was marketing some kind of aloe vera based product line a few years ago. And if she had really only focused on product marketing, so kind of the standard way, addressing facts and figures of this products, I'm sure she wouldn't have done that well. But intuitively, she applied gentle marketing. And, back then I didn't even use that term yet. But now that I think about it, I'm like, oh yeah, she used gentle marketing. So she brought in more of her story and how this product changed her life and why she stood behind the company and how it aligned with her values, et cetera, et cetera. So she really built a story, and not a fake story. It was a real story, right? She built the story around this rather, bland aloe vera product. She's also very good at developing relationships. So she developed relationships with her clients so that they became recurring clients, and of course then also referred her to her friends. So with this method, she became the number one seller in her market with really not much hustle and a lot of joy and ease. Melitta shared this story on a previous episode of my previous podcast, and I'll make sure to put the link in the show notes so you can look it up if you want to listen to it. I also share another example in the Gentle Marketing Revolution book about a company that sells products, and it's a local B Corp that is called Babook, and they create sustainable footwear. So shoes that are made of sheep wool. And without the context, you could think, well, that's just any old shoe. It's just, okay, it's made out of wool and not leather. But the founders, they do such a good job at bringing their worldview, their roots, their connection to sustainably created product, their stories and all of that. Kind of, they let that flow into the product so that their customers don't just buy a shoe. They really buy into Babook's worldview and purpose. And they actually run a Kickstarter each year with a new shoe that they develop, and it does so well. Each year they achieve a bigger goal. So really they create a community around the product. So yeah, you see that gentle marketing really applies to services and products. I actually believe that eventually every company will have to think about how to connect with their conscious consumers in a gentle way. And I can't wait for that day. If you're creating products, or if you're a marketing impact pioneer, so someone who's working in a company that sells products, how can you think about what you sell differently and connect that product to, you as the entrepreneur, or to your story or your founder story if you're in a small business, to your why, to the worldview? How can you make this connection so that you're really building these relationships? That's what I'd like you to think about when you think about marketing products. There you have it. I hope you enjoyed this monologue about product marketing. Again, if you'd like to listen to Melitta talk about her experience with direct marketing, check the show notes at sarahsenecroce.com/GBR70. I'll put the link in there. And as you know, this month I'm taking a break from the Wednesday episodes because I'm preparing a whole week of daily episodes in February during the Random Acts of Kindness week. Next Friday, I'll be back with a guest to talk about the P of pricing. I hope you'll join me on this journey to a kinder business and marketing paradigm. You can do that by joining our community in the Gentle Business Circle. Check out the details at sarahsinacroce.com/circle to join these monthly calls and support the podcast. Or you can also do that by simply leaving a comment on the show notes page or wherever you engage with my content. This year, I am so ready to receive some love back from you. You can also leave me a voicemail at sarahsinacroce.com/ask. Thanks so much. Let's be the change we want to see in the world. Speak soon.